We are Basalt Architects. We are an architecture office in Iceland, downtown Reykjavik. And we do all kinds of projects from small to large scale. We are best known for our bathing projects in Iceland. Vök is located by a lake that's called Urriðavatn, and this lake is unique due to a geothermal water source in the middle of the lake, so hot water is coming up on all parts of the lake. We worked quite closely with the client from the beginning. The directions were basically to do a geothermal spa or bath, but we created this and came up with this concept through the historical reference along with Design Group Italia. And they really liked this concept from the beginning, including the floating pools, which actually are the first of their kind in Iceland. We found Bluet through our research for floating pools and found Bluet to be most qualified for this kind of project. Having done projects in Finland in similar climates, it was quite valuable for the project. There was a clear division between us, Bluet and Perla. We basically designed the concept and the form, while Bluet was responsible for all technical aspects of the floating pools. And then basically Bluet had responsibilities from the land edge and to all that's on the lake side, and Perla had responsibility technically from the lake edge and inward to the land. Bluet assisted in reaching a final shape of the pools, which would be feasible for all aspects, both technical and conceptual. So we worked closely in reaching that shape. It worked very smoothly. We had 2 full-day workshops with everyone involved, where everyone came together around the table, and this was very important for the cooperation. So it gave us a mutual understanding for the subject at hand, and during these workshops, everyone had their responsibility and their role quite clearly. And the work process after the workshops was basically just having Skype meetings and sharing drawings online, emailing, until getting a final product. Well, the biggest challenge in the project were the irregular shapes of the pools and the infinity edge, which, as I mentioned earlier, we worked closely with Bluet in reaching these shapes so that the pools could be in balance, and so that so it wouldn't be too costly to make these irregular shapes. So in the end, we decided on one irregular shape that repeats itself with different views through the infinity edge. We have been positively surprised with Bluet's professionality and their engagement in the project. They've always been quite positive toward this kind of project, which I believe is also their first of kind. I guess the biggest surprise in the project is that so many people are jumping from the pools and into Lake Urriðavatn, which is not, even though it's maybe a Finnish tradition, it's not an Icelandic one. So we are now looking into ways to heighten security aspects. We're looking into security aspects for this. After our initial meeting with Bluet, we didn't have much concerns for the pools because of their professionality and experience.